Hi, I'm Sally, that's Adam, and this is the little baby captain. We're preparing our new 34 feet sailboat for an epic circumnavigation of Denmark. Well, at least epic for us, as we are still very new to the whole new sailing life. But before we set sail, we have a lot of boat jobs that needs doing, big and small. The only issue, when you have no experience and no idea what you're doing, even changing a light bulb somehow turns into a 3-day project. But we're figuring it out one mistake at a time, and you can't forget to enjoy the ride.
Did you slip?
We are in the middle of getting our boat ready to do a circumnavigation of Denmark. And that's got a lot of projects to it. Right here I have our 10-year-old bimini cover, which needs sewing. I'll be honest, I haven't really sewn anything before, especially not something like that, like this, which is very thick canvas, and I also don't have a sewing machine. So we'll see how that turns out. In this little box I have some tools. This is the old owner's. It came with the boat. Got the big needles and the right thread. And I just checked out a few YouTube videos on how to do this. Well, I guess there's nothing to it, then I'll just have to get started. Wish me luck. We've got some loose stitching right here, so I'm just gonna start with that.
Later on in the night, when the crowds have gone.
See right here where I marked it with tape. Right here is the big troublemaker. So this is loose, and we have to sew this down. So I'm just gonna go here and stitch this up, and I can actually just follow all of these old seams so that hopefully it'll be even.
We don't need a reason why we just can't.
Right, so we did it, and it's definitely not perfect, but I believe it turned out pretty good. It's I made sure that it's really tight, it's really well knotted, so it's not gonna unravel. It's maybe not the prettiest stitch, but I think it's gonna work, and I'm kind of happy how it turned out. Now we just need to check if it holds, and I really hope it does, because this is the first thing that I did on this boat, so I really want it to work. We are here by the boat today, and what we're gonna do is we are gonna clean all of this, our bimini cover, and we are just gonna hose it all down and soap it up and scrub it up and rinse it again and let it dry.
We also got
You guys are always interrupting.
we have to also in the end impregnate it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it's called.
Sound wrong. So Adam is in the middle of impregnating the the insulation cover, the bimini cover. Nice hat, nice sweater.
Really nice. The summer enclosure is now on, and well, that means we're just one step closer to getting ready to sail. I have another, I guess it's a little project, but one that will make a pretty big difference, because out here in the cockpit, we have here the helm, and right here we have our chart plotter. It's an older Raymarine one here, and I'm sure it's pretty good, but we've gotten pretty used to using our Orca. Basically the Orca display is like a tablet, but it also has this, I guess, kind of wireless charging case, display case, where it can sit. And so basically I want to mount that right here. But here's the thing, and I guess this is kind of very common with old boats, one project kind of always leads to another project. So basically, to get this off and to run new cables, you can see they are kind of run through this pedestal here. I mean, I need to get this thing off, but I mean, this little table here has some cup holders, really nice, but you know, it's looking pretty worn. So I'm already doing some varnishing on some shelves back at the house, so I'm thinking, why not take this table off and sand it and try to refinish it to make it look, you know, nicer. Here is our little helm, cockpit helm table that I cleaned up a bit. It's looking pretty nice. So I ended up not giving it varnish, but instead just cleaning, sanding and oiling it. You can see this part here that looks a little bit different. This is where the old mount had been sitting for probably many years, so yeah, it is what it is. Still a pretty good difference for not too much work, actually. Now most of the things that we're doing here is like, it's the first time we're trying it. But this thing, wiring this little mount up, is gonna be the second time, because I also did that on our first boat. So should be piece of cake. Well, I guess I spoke a bit too soon. It's been 2 hours now and I'm still kind of trying to wire this thing charger up. It's just the whole thing getting the wire down and through all of that. Well, especially down through the pedestal. That was the whole thing. But I'm almost there. And kind of, I guess, as I was doing it, I discovered something else, because this right here is our DC to DC charger. Well, basically the alternator charges our starter battery, and then the DC charger from there charges our lithium batteries, because the alternator can't charge our lithium batteries directly. But this guy wasn't working the first time we tried it. But right there I have a fuse, and I have a similar one over there. There's like a little switch here, like a little pin, because this is an automatic switch, so if something trips, like that'll pop, and these were both out. And so if they're out, you know, no current is coming through. So there are two possibilities. One, that I install them like this because I just did not know, which I think and kind of hope. But of course the other one is that they both trip, and you know, then we have some other problem. But I'll put them on and then we'll test it the next time we turn on the engine. Yeah, there are a lot of things that we don't know. Well, it was pretty late and pretty dark when I finished last night, but I finished. So here it is, the new and improved helm setup. It looks a little prettier ish. And then of course here the new chart plotter. So this is kind of what it will look like from here. And then like this mount arm, you can move it around however you want. I don't know if you want it vertical instead, or turn it around if you're just sitting up here chilling. And the cool thing about this Orca stuff, I mean, this is just what we have gotten used to on the old boat, but it's like completely waterproof, watertight. Then it sits in its charging mount and super bright, and yeah, we like it. So yeah, good little upgrade. I mean, or at least what I thought would be a little update. Of course, it ended up taking quite a long time. But on we go to the next project.
So this is the warmest day in Denmark so far this year. It's still really cold here because it's very windy, and our ocean it's not warm yet. Definitely not. But we wanted to do something today that was not both work. We wanted to do something different and just have a little bit of fun. So we're gonna go in the water for a little bit, which is gonna be really cold. And honestly, I would love for this to be the Mediterranean or the Bahamas. And if you want to watch some more good content from there and not from this cold ocean in Denmark, please head on to our Patreon and you can help us actually make that happen. That would be amazing. We would love to have you there. If not, that's also okay. We're just happy that you're watching, but let's get ready to get in the water. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Is it good?
This is not gonna happen, I'm sorry. It's ice. It's literally ice. No, it's literally ice.
What?
It's not
What happened, Boom? You gave up?
That is not for people. That's not for human beings.
It's almost 20 degrees out here. Yeah. It can't be that cold. I think Sally is lying. The weather is nice, it's sunny, it's a little bit windy, so the wind is a little cold, but this is gonna be nice.
What? Did you slip?
Oh, it's so slippery.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, this is nice.
Shut up.
Oh, this is very nice. Please like and subscribe so we can get to Greece next year. Oh my god, and who brought this tiny child? Look at this! What? How am I gonna get warm? This is yours?
Yeah, this is mine. It'll look good on you. Oh shit, what did you do?
I slipped.
Oh, ew.
Can we please get back and do some more boat work? Well, even in here in the salon, things are kind of slowly starting to come together. That's more about, I guess, the aesthetics and how it feels being in the space. And so the next project is gonna be mounting these shelves that I spent way too long varnishing. So there's like a big magazine rack, so space for more books. And then this kind of just a smaller one. So let's see if we can figure this out. Moment of truth, if I measured correctly or not. Nice! Yeah, that looked pretty good. It even seems to be pretty level. Yes, nice. And then we're thinking like to hang some pictures or something else like more decorative down underneath. On to the next project, and that will be fixing our outboard motor. So last week we tried to start it and nothing happened. So I've been kind of learning a little bit about outboard motors because again, no, absolutely nothing. What I believe is going on is that it's just sitting with old fuel. It has been sitting with old fuel for, I mean, who knows how long, more than 6 months, that's for sure. So of course the fuel can go bad and like I probably need to clean the carburetor. I also bought a new spark plug, so I'll kind of do like a, I guess, service on it. YouTube is great, there's so many good videos about everything, so we wanna hopefully fix that, and then maybe we can kind of zoom around a little bit in our new working dinghy. How you doing? Wanna go for a dinghy ride?
For a dinghy ride? Yeah, so let's fix it.
Can you fix it, please? Can you fix it? Okay, step one in fixing this motor is to get the old fuel out of there. It feels a bit wrong pouring it out like this, but apparently that's how you do it. Step 2, unscrew some screws and take off the fuel line and so on. Pretty good. We managed to get the carburetor off. So now I think we need to at least clean the bowl, and which is this thing here, and maybe some other things that they do in the video.
Really, really smells here.
What?
It's really, really stingy. Gasoline.
Gasoline.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I don't think that looks too bad. Carburetor bowl. Now clean the jet in here. Okay, so this little guy, I think this is the jet. So there's a tiny hole in there, and it does look like it is plugged. So that might be the reason, or one of the reasons why it didn't work. And now it is all cleaned up, so we put it back in the motor. Well, moment of truth, it's now cleaned, bad fuel is out, new good fuel is in, and I think there's only one thing left to do, and that is to put the motor on dinghy and see if she starts up, and then do a little test run. Yeah, I forgot an important step in my service plan to replace the spark plug. Luckily, that is pretty easy to do even with the motor on the dinghy. And I mean, here you can see the old one versus the new one. The old one being pretty, well, dark. I almost can't believe it. We made it happen. Fixed that outboard engine. Something that seemed like very far away or difficult when we couldn't start the motor last week. So very nice.
Well, we managed to get some projects done. Fixing our engine and installing solar panels are next. And then we go sailing. We can't wait to bring you along.